Hey birdies, so with this look, I'm starting off with a lot of moisturizer. We're using some grease paints, it's gonna get heavy. So this palette I actually got on Amazon a while back. It's nothing but grease paints. We're taking the lighter teal and some white to mix it up, but first I'm gonna outline where my face mask is gonna be. This is the first of many FX looks that I will be doing on my channel. So we're going to take that lighter blue that I mixed up with an angle brush and we're just kind of filling in the edges. Most face masks you see are going to have the darker blue with the lighter blue on the outline, and that's what we're creating, is that outline of the face mask. You want to make sure you have some crisp lines in there too. You don't want it to look too abstract. So now we're taking that darker teal and we're filling in the face mask, making sure to keep the outline crisp and clean. Make sure it doesn't look too blotchy. You want to blend it in really well. And next I'm just taking some airspun and just kind of packing it in there a little bit just to kind of give it a more matte look. Now I'm taking a darker blue, like a royal blue that's in the palette, and I'm just going in and I'm kind of shading in some darker spots just to give it a little bit more depth and make it look more three-dimensional. You'll notice I'm also taking my finger and kind of blotting it out a little bit just so it's not so harsh of lines, but it still keeps the dimensional effect. And here I am just kind of adding lines into that lighter blue, give that stitch look where the masks have been stitched together. Next, I'm taking, in the James Charles palette, the color Playground, and I'm just mapping out where those folds in the mask are going to be. Then I'm going to buff those out with the fluffy brush. And with that same fluffy brush, I'm picking up some more Playground and I'm just adding it in just to deepen those folds a little bit more. In most face masks, some of the folds will cover over the mouth depending on how it fits on you. So here I'm trying to give that effect. So I'm taking some more of that darker teal color and I'm just making the edges a little bit more sharp. And now I'm taking just a little bit of that black and that cream paint and I'm hitting those sharper edges to deepen it a little bit more. Then taking the blue and buffing it out so it's not as harsh. Now I'm taking that black again and going around the edges of the mask where it could be lifting up off my face, and I'm feathering that out so it gives a little bit more of a dimensional look as well. Again, buffing with my finger so it keeps the shadowing effect, but you can still see it. I'm also following the natural contours of my face to make my face look a little bit more sunken. You'll see more later. And take that white and just really bring out the ear loops. So my eyebrows I wanted to leave more natural, so I'm just using my Benefit Brow in number 4. And this red that I'm using in my eye sockets is called You Are Kidding in the James Charles palette. Again, I wanted to deepen my eye sockets, make me look a little bit sickly. Again, this is a very exaggerated look. I have no rhyme or reason to how I'm throwing this on there. And I'm also going to hit the sides of the mask and underneath to show that irritation coming out from under the mask. Again, following my natural contour to make my face look more sunken. Next, I am taking the color Benny in the James Charles palette and darkening my eye sockets and bringing it up to give more dimension to my sunken face. I'm taking Benny again here on just a pencil brush, and I'm going to deepen my temple area. Kind of like a zombie look, but not quite. Bringing that up around my forehead. And of course, naturally, I think it's a little too dark, so I'm taking a synthetic brush and I'm just kind of blending that in a little bit more. Next, I'm going to take some of that cream paint and I'm going to draw some red and blue veins just in random spots on my face, primarily coming up through the mask. As you read, COVID-19 initially started as an upper respiratory infection, so I really wanted to show it coming from my mouth area. And taking my finger and diffusing those lines a little bit so they look more natural and less cartoony. Now I'm just taking a little bit of black, just lightly hitting some of those vein areas and diffusing them out just to give it more dimension. And there you have it. What's up, you guys? So if you guys enjoyed this crazy look, make sure you poke that like button. And if you've already picked the like button, make sure you go ahead and give a double peck on that subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when I post something new. I've also left a link to the CDC to give further information on COVID-19. I hope everybody stays safe, and I'll see you guys next time. How am I going to take this off? I have no idea. is very, very creepy looking.